the right natural oil to your daily skincare routine is a great way to increase your skin barrier, as well as providing amazing nourishment and helping you achieve that beautiful glass skin glowing look that we are all hoping to achieve. However, choosing the wrong oil to apply to your skin can be disastrous, particularly if you want to avoid having any kind of breakout or encouraging blemishes. If you've been struggling to find the right oil for your skin type, then today you are in luck, because I will be ranking popular oils not only by their comedogenic, how on earth do you even say that word, ratings, as well as some of their incredible benefits. So let's uncover which oils might cause breakouts and which ones are going to be friends to your pores. So back to that word again, comedogenic. Let's just skip that word altogether. Basically, it's a word that is used in skincare in order to rate how likely a skincare product or other ingredient that is applied to your skin is likely to clog your pores, with 0 being the best and 5 being more likely to clog your pores and have a higher risk of causing a breakout. Let's explore which oils that you should be probably a little bit cautious with and which ones are generally safer and more appropriate for more skin types. After researching the various types of natural oils that you can use on your skin, I was actually shocked to discover which was one of the least likely oils to cause a breakout, that had one of the lowest ratings. Now, this particular oil is quite thick and sticky, so I was very surprised by finding out what its overall rating out of 5 was. But of course, in saying that, everybody's skin's different and everyone is going to react differently to anything that we apply to our face. And it also depends, obviously, on that time of the month, whether or not you've been swimming, the sun, all kinds of things can change how things react. And sometimes you have to switch them around every few days or every few weeks. If you've actually used any kind of oil product on your skin, please drop a comment down below and share it with the community and let us know what your experiences have been like. To be completely honest, my absolute favorite oil to apply to my skin on a daily basis is coconut oil. This is the one that I'm using right at the moment, which is different to the one that I had a couple of months ago, because really I just buy whichever one is on sale in the store. This is lovely actually. It's an organic virgin oil, which you should always be looking for, and it is cold pressed and it is in a jar. It smells so good. I should put some on now, right? Usually I do this at night, but I'm sitting here under these hot lights at the moment and they are not good for my skin. I actually have a video on how I use coconut oil up here if you would like to check it out. I was actually surprised with the ranking that coconut oil received under this comedogenic, I keep up, rating, because I actually find it wonderful on my skin. I think it is more so if you have oily or acne prone skin, it may not be the best for you, but in saying that, it has so many properties that can actually help with acne. So I think it's a bit of a trial and error for this one. I use it every day and I've never had any problems. My skin is over 50 now. Oh, God, did I have to say that word out loud? And I'm still in that situation where my skin's good most of the time, but I can still get breakouts. It's really not fair. And that is usually if I have gone out and I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Not that I get out very often. Or sometimes, you know, when I've been swimming or I've been using a little bit of extra retinol, or I've applied probably a little bit too much coconut oil, or it's just my skin's a bit that week. What I basically do under those circumstances is I just cut out applying any coconut oil to my skin for a couple of days, and I grab my Benzac. Well, that's actually, it's my daughter's Benzac, but you know, sometimes I need to steal it when I have a breakout. Usually it's around these areas here. not very often, but I usually find if I throw this on for a few days and drop the coconut oil, my skin is back to normal pretty quickly. So that's enough about me for the time being. Let's dive in and have a look at what may be the best oil for you. So the highest ranking oil on the list is wheat germ oil. This oil is very nourishing and packed with vitamin E. Wheat germ oil is excellent for antioxidant protection and for skin regeneration, but it could be a little bit too heavy for anyone with acne-prone skin, so it will probably suit more dry to mature skins. Unfortunately, wheat germ, for all its wonderful benefits, it did come in with a rating of 5, which is the highest of them all. The next one on the list was a bit of a surprise to me, being my darling coconut oil. I do love it. Coconut oil has very high antibacterial and antifungal properties. It is also an awesome moisturizer. You can use it on your skin, on your hair, on your nails, any part of your body. Some people talk it up that it can help with brow and eyelash regrowth. I'm gonna never have any eyebrows again because in the 90s we plucked every single bit of them out, and now I'm stuck with this. It's okay. It's okay. It's part of the journey, right? However, it did come in with a ranking of 4, which means that it could be a problem for people with oily or acne-prone skin. As I mentioned before, it has antifungal and antibacterial properties that can actually help with clearing up acne. So again, I think it's something that you need to try a little bit at a time, maybe patch test. I can't help it. I love coconut oil. Also up there with a ranking of 4 is cocoa butter. If you're a member of the Generation X, you may remember covering yourself in coconut oil and coconut butter and lazing in the sun, looking for that elusive tan. The things that we did to ourselves back then. However, cocoa butter is extremely moisturizing. It is wonderful for softening your skin, great for stretch marks and scars, and something you should be lathering all over you from here down if you are pregnant. I used it all the way through my pregnancy, including bio oil, and didn't get a single stretch mark. Thank you. It does have a very rich texture, so this could be too much for many skins. I've never used that on my face. I have used it on my mouth and under my eyes, but never as an overall moisturizer. It could be something that works for you. Okay, let's keep moving on. The next one on my list is flaxseed oil. Now, everyone has heard that eating flaxseed oils is wonderful for you and something you could have like sprinkled on your cereal in the morning. So I imagine that rubbing the oil onto your body would have to be beneficial. It is absolutely packed with omega-3 fatty acids. It helps reduce inflammation and can promote healthier skin. Of course, this could be an issue if you have acne-prone skin, so maybe having it orally within a smoothie or in a cereal may be better for you. Okay, we're finally starting to drop down to the 3s. Sesame seed oil. Now, there's a lot of studies on sesame seed oil that show that it is wonderful for your skin. It can help with skin regeneration, even helping with bruising and other kind of inflammation. It is wonderful for detoxifying the skin, and there are also studies to suggest that it does provide some low-level sun protection. That doesn't mean that you can go out and drop your SPF 15 at all. However, you could mix a few drops in with your sunscreen for a lovely moisturizer and extra protection. Again, this may not be great for acne-prone skin, considering it's still at a 3. Okay, next we have soybean oil. This oil is also rich in vitamin E and essential fatty acids, which helps with overall skin health and again providing some protection from the sun. This is something you need to test if you are likely to break out, because it's in the middle. Next on our list we have olive oil. We all know how good olive oil is for us in our cooking, and most of us are aware of the great benefits of the Mediterranean diet. but may not be the best for oily skin. Actually comes in a little lower again at a 2, which is great. So unless you have oily skin, this may be something that you can give a try. Now the next one is actually on my shopping list at the moment, which is Jojoba Oil. This is wonderful to use when you're doing a DIY facial mist. I have got a video about that on my channel. Facial mists are a wonderful way in order to help your skin absorb your skincare or serum products 10 to 20% better. So definitely check that out. Jojoba oil actually does help regulate oil production and is very hydrating. And it has been said that it can be effective with acne control. So this may be something that you can try either directly or again as part of a mist. Rating in at only a number 2 makes this oil ideal for almost any skin type, which is why it is next on my list. We have another one coming in at 2, which is sweet almond oil. That'll just make me want to eat it. It'll remind me of those shortbread cookies that Nana used to make when they put the little sprinkles of almond on the top. Oh, yum. Grandma's cooking was the best, don't you think? Sweet almond oil is the best for smoothing skin and reducing inflammation. It is very nourishing and will be wonderful if you've got dry skin. And again, being only a 2, it's probably going to be suited to most skin types. Now, this is where I got a surprise. Castor oil. Castor oil is all over the internet at the moment. Everybody is buzzing about it. From using it on your face, to eyebrow and eyelash serum, to growing your hair, to sticking drops in your belly button. It seems like it is a miracle oil. I remember castor oil from a kid. It used to be something your grandmother would take a tablespoon of every day. I remember she made us do it a couple of times. I could not swallow that stuff again. Studies show that it is good for wound healing, for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging, and should be pretty good for most skin types. I was really shocked because this oil is very sticky and very thick. And I've heard a lot of people commenting on videos that they find it too thick and it gives them breakouts. But the score is a 1. So maybe it is worth a try. This was actually my biggest shock out of all of them, to be honest. So this is something you will need to test yourself and see how you go. Maybe patch test, do a couple of days, or just keep it away from the oily areas. You know, if you're a T-zone, then put it in other places, not on the T. Okay, let's keep going down the list. We are now at grapeseed oil. Grapes, what a wonderful thing. Best in wine, if you ask me. Grapeseed is non-oily and has a very light texture. It is non-greasy and can help tighten the skin. It is said to reduce the signs of aging and that it is actually suitable for oily or acne-prone skin, which could be great if you're the kind of person that breaks out easily. Definitely worth a try because it's sitting at a 1. Next, let's move on to sunflower oil. Doesn't that make you think of spring? I used to love them, how you could pop the seed in, they used to grow so fast. Sunflower oil is another oil that is absolutely packed with vitamin E, which we know is wonderful for your skin, both applying it and eating. It is great for combating skin irritation and redness, and it is usually said that it is suitable for most types of skin. I used to get terrible red hot flushes on my skin until I actually got a Cool View laser treatment. I'll have to do a video on that because since that happened, those burning hot bright red breakouts have almost disappeared. I'd be interested to know if anybody else has had that problem. Apparently it's not rosacea and apparently it's not a hot flush. It just boom, face breaks out into this hot red sunburnt look. Sometimes gets dry for no reason. But ever since I got that laser treatment, it's almost gone. Sunflower oil can rate between a 0 and 2. So let's just give it a 1, just to be even. Keep it there. Now the next one we often find in a lot of shampoos and hair products being Argan Oil. I love those conditioning treatments. I need to do more because I'm trying to grow my hair and it just won't grow. I mean, it grows up here, but it just seems to snap here. If anyone's got any tips on how to get your hair to stay growing without snapping off, please leave a message in the comment. It's one of my big things for 2024, get my hair back down here. Why I cut it in the first place, I don't know. Argan oil is amazing for moisturizing your skin, reducing signs of aging, and is non-greasy, which means it would probably be suited to most skin types and has a ranking of 0. How good is that? And we have one more in the 0 category, that being hemp oil. Mostly I think of hemp in those natural fabric clothes, all those nice sheets and pillows that I would like to buy but can't afford. Hemp seed is actually known for balancing out oily skin. It can reduce inflammation and promote skin growth and cell generation. Being another 0 rating could be something wonderful for people with oily or acne-prone skin, or people that are prone to breakouts. Finding the right oil for you could make a big difference in your skincare journey. Not only being that it's natural, but it's usually pretty cheap too. But do remember that everybody's skin is very different. Everyone's skin type is unique. I would say it's always best to patch test products before slathering them all over your face and using them extensively. As with any new product or any new ingredient that you're using on your skin, I always say start slowly and build yourself up. Give yourself a day or two at a time in order to see how you go. Again, check out this video up here if you are interested in learning more about how I use coconut oil. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day.